Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you. It's a little look ahead lines. We're just doing the Thursday games here, college footy fans. This is strictly Thursday college footies. Tomorrow we're running back for Friday footies. Friday for Saturday footies. Sunday, the official return look at lines for the NFL season. We've done a couple look at lines already this year with NFL stuff, but officially it's back on Sunday. Holiday weekend, my butt. There's games to be played, games to be bet on. We're going to take care of business. We got comments already. Love the comments already. Stop Geo's here. Mr. Whiskers. Let's go. I'm going to add a comment myself. Hit the like button. It says there's 3 people watching and there's only 1 like. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Tell you what I'm doing. We're going to get into it. I'm not going to talk about the smaller games, UL Lafayette, Bowling Green, Delaware State, St. Francis, UL Monroe, Elam Duke, Central Arkansas. I don't really cap them. I do not cap those games. If I had any kind of insight on a game there, maybe we talk about it. I don't. Maybe tomorrow I'll have something. We'll see what happens. Let's start out here. We got the 5:30 game right out of the gate. Boise and South Florida. So, hey, listen. We got a line moving on here, right? And this line was a 8. I think it was actually open at 10. 8 was kind of a number. Down to a 5.5 now with this game. And hey, listen, I understand. You wanna take South Florida, the Bulls, you're like, hey, it's August of Florida. It's gonna be 95 degrees, humid. What's Boise know about that? They're best players in the NFL. Is this too much of a markdown? Like, if you like Boise, you still gotta like Boise. South Florida, I think you lost the number. Would I have an 8, 8.5, and a 5? Absolutely. I mean, at this point, if you like South Florida, you'll take the money line. It's money line, this one. What are you holding on here for? Next game, 6 o'clock at night, 149, 150 in your rotation. Here we go. Rutgers. 15.5, 51.5. I said the other day I want to take the Ohio Bobcats in this. 10.5 up to 15.5. The total from 47 to 51.5. I mean, what? That's the move. Obviously, everybody loves the over and the favorite here. Late to the party. What do you want to do? You want to tease it back to its original number? $15. And again, this isn't old Mac, right? We, sometimes back, years ago, you just take Max as a nice dog versus the big brother, Big Ten, again, a big chunk of points. I don't think so. 11-win season last year for Ohio. The coach is gone. Defense is gutted. You got your quarterback back. Has it moved too much to like Rutgers? Has it moved too much? Where are the Earls? Are the Earls in the chat? Let me go to the YouTube here. See, nope. It's I see it's T Money Whiskers and there's sports. I'll get to you guys in a second in the comments. Let's talk East Carolina here for a second, and we'll say hello to the comment section. 14 and a 61. Here's another game. I mean, 11 and a half gets bet up, and I agree with it. Listen, revenge spot last year, 7-point dog. You went outright at home, 26-21. East Carolina never has a defense. I like NC State. NC State by 20. Let's go. Probably the over as well. Can we get a 44-24? Something along those lines? That's what I'm thinking. Team Money's hitting the like button. Good to see you. Rutgers can't play sports. Here we go. They can't play sports, but they had 2 basketball players drafted in the top 5 or whatever the hell that is. Team Money says, I just like about all the dogs in some of these games. We both know 2, 3 big faves are going to lose, especially with these MAC teams being such faves. I look at these MAC lines, and we're just talking about the Rutgers game. I want to take it. I mean, a 5-point line move? What are we doing here? What are we doing? There's my guy, Sports Money Mikey. Good to see Mike. And Ramon. Ramon pops in sometimes. We'll see how they turn out. Anyone can get drafted these days. Volpe. All right, now we're talking Volpe, shortstop for the Yanks versus Rutgers basketball players. Let's get back. Let's just stay on point here. Worry about Thursday college football here in the chat. Next game up, Jacksonville State, Central Florida, 16 and a half and a 56 now. It's come down a little bit total. Now we're looking at a 20 and a half here. A 20 and a half and a 53 and a half with Jacksonville State. And listen, this is the move here I think makes sense for Central Florida, right? You got a new coach here, Charles Kelly, for Jacksonville State. And I was looking into the guy. So he played in Auburn back in the mid-'80s, like 86, 87. High school coach in 90, and that's it. He was off and running. Coordinator, backs coach, linebacker, all over the place. 35 years, well, not 35 years, 34 years being a coach. We know Rich Rod left. We know that this team has historically been pretty good as a smaller school. I just think you're asking a lot here. At least Scott Frost kind of knows the lay of the land being back here, claiming national championships. I can't tell you late 20. The total, you want to go under? I could say I could get behind that with a new coach, especially a defensive coach. He's a defensive guy. It'll take a while to get the offense going a little bit. Wyoming and Akron. Here's an interesting one here. 7 o'clock game, 147, 148 in your rotation here. This game was a 9-point Wyoming favored on the road. 5.5. I see a 5 out there. I actually see 1.6. Total 47. At this point, a 5-point move with Akron. Whoa. Again, if I was getting 9 at home, I'd look at the Zips at +9. It'd be worth a shot here, Akron. Okay. We can do that. But 5 now. maybe it's back on Wyoming here. Maybe the Cowboys. Maybe some Cowboy action. Buffalo, Minnesota. So, bigger line here. And Buffalo, I think, perhaps the best of the best when it comes to MAC defenses. 17.5. Big number for the flex. Right? PJ Fleck at 43.5. I don't know if I trust this guy to like 17. There was people betting Buffalo early. Someone came in and bullied it over the top to get here on Minnesota. I don't know. I kind of want to take Buffalo here. But maybe the under's a play. 43. 17 and 43. This is like the Wisconsin line we'll get to in a second. Just 41 and 17. If you like the dog, you got to probably like the over a little bit. You think they're going to score some points. I like Buffalo. I haven't played Buffalo. We might add Buffalo to the chat tomorrow. Nebraska, Cincy. Now, this one I did have out here in the chat. Over 53.5, and it has come down to 51.5. It has come down. This game is at Arrowhead. It is not in Cincinnati. It's not in Nebraska. I still like this over. Again, it has come down. So be it from the bad number I have it. I see a 52. I see 51.5. Either way, that's what I like on this game. It is already in here for the chat to enjoy. Last game of the night, we'll get to the comments and wrap it up here. Again, I'm going to do these little shows. For this week, week one, the way college breaks down, we can do one Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? Cover the games. Going forward, it'll just be strictly Sunday, NFL stuff. So we have Miami, Ohio here, 17.5 against Whiskey. Like I was just saying about the Buffalo line. This actually dipped to like 39. It was 41.5, went down, came back up. 41's pretty much close. I see a 40.5 out there. I see a 141.5. This is another one. Miami, Ohio. You want to go MAC? Team Money was talking about the MAC. Dude, these guys have 0 starters back on offense. And Wisconsin. Listen, Luke Fickell, he's in a pickle. That's for sure. Do I think they win by 20? I don't know about that. 41 tells me it's an under, right? Like somebody's not scoring here. For this to go over, Whiskey's got to score 30 points. Wisconsin scoring 30? I don't know about that. I don't know Miami scores 10. Give me the under. I like the under in this. Oh, alternate line Markel is in the house. It's been a minute since he's come in here. He's too cool to come in here now. He thinks he's doesn't want to hang out with me. Yeah. Markel coming in. Extended line Markel comes in. Haven't seen him in a bit. Colin Wisconsin. Yeah. 33-10. That'll hurt my total, but really, 41 is such a low number. I gotta bet the under. Are you waiting for Line Moon or are you booking the wager immediately on these college lines? I've bet. Mr. Westers, you've been in the shows. I have these on sites for over a month now. NFL also. Which maybe Miami High under, just in case Wisconsin scores. Even if they score, what is you do Miami Ohio team total under? Is that what you're looking at? Team total under Miami Ohio? Right? I mean, because you get even like 30-13 is a loser. I just don't think Wisconsin's scoring 30 points. And maybe they do. Maybe they scored their 30 and it's 30-10 and it's close, or maybe it's 37-0. I'd be shocked at a Miami O not scoring. Again, when I see the lowest total on the board, it's there for a reason. Smarter guy than me came up with that number. 41 is a low number. You get there by accident. I mean, really, you score the opening drive, it's 7-0, and you're talking it's, you got 20 points at the half. You're in trouble. You're home versus a bad team. You want to keep scoring, and you got a tough schedule ahead of you. You're playing in the Big Ten. We'll see. Dale is in the house. Good to see Dale. So you think you want to go with the Miami, Ohio team total in just in case Whiskey scores 50? That could be it. Yeah, team total. And that is my thinking on it. So you hit the portal to replace guys. It is tricky betting week 1. It's tricky beating week 2. Right? You think something's going to happen? You have a perception of a team? See how it does. I don't like to pay until I get a taste. So no betting college football till you get some results and have a little bit of knowledge. Moneyline Markel's coming in with Saturday action. Ohio State moneyline versus Texas. Well, you waited long enough because it's basically a pick 'em now. So good for you. You didn't lay the 3. You can lay a 115 now on the money line with Ohio State. Who knows? Maybe wait to Saturday. Maybe they're a dog. Maybe they're plus. Maybe it's even money. Lafayette money line is plus 540. They can beat Bowling Green. Lafayette usually pretty spicy. If you say so. It's spicy because it's what? Spicy boudin with your sausage and gumbo. I see a 6-1 out there. Let's see. So this one, we're not playing Rice. We gotta find a. Where would these guys be? I'm trying to see where they would rank. Let's see. So this one has them ranked 81. I don't know. That's all you, fella. Good to see after this. It's good to see you this time of night. Wish these were more often. Easier said than done, I know. Listen, I'll do them this weekend. We'll do one today. We'll do one tomorrow. We'll do one Friday for Saturday. And then Sunday, of course, because NFL's back. So we'll be back. I'm telling Dane Wigginton on Stop Geo. Oh, who's that? Some other show you guys watch together? You and Mr. Whiskers and some other show? It happens. All right. You can watch other shows. Late night, Dan. Yeah, you know what? I was rolling through the schedule here. You know, with a couple tomorrow's games, the Boise game. You know, the lines come down 3 points. People buying South Florida. I think that's a lot of South Florida love based on Boise can't handle heat and humidity. Ohio and Rutgers, again, another line that moved a big chunk here. This was 10 and 47. It's from 10 and a half. Now it's 15 and a half. I think North Carolina State, I think they win. Probably an over. My score was 44-24, I predict on this one. Big move on this one, too. Another 3-point line move with Jacksonville State. It went up to 20 and the under came down. That tells me that Jacksonville State's not really scoring here. So this game here, Wyoming, it's a 9. Now it's down to 5.5. I think do you buy back on Wyoming at this point? Buffalo, 17.5 points, Minnesota. When's the last time these guys won by 20 points? You know, I say that not even knowing. They had a 20-point win last year. I don't even know. But I'm not trusting them by that. Because 17.5, 18. Might as well be 20 points. I did put the under out in this one, or excuse me, I put the over out in this one, Dan, at 53. It's already moved against me. And here's another crazy one. Big line here. Hate these big lines. ODU is covering. All right, Dan likes Old Dom. What day is that? Where is Old Dominion? What day is Old Dominion? Not today. Is it tomorrow? Old Dominion, Indiana. I don't see it on the board yet. Maybe I'm just missing it. Dan says, take Old Dom. The Monarchs. He's a gatekeeper. All right. Am I laying heavy units first week? No. Same as last week, you know. I don't go crazy because the lines move. Basically, all the games I have, the lines have moved on. Right? I told you Western Kentucky, 7.5 went to 10. Hawaii, minus 115. It went up to like a 140. It went off as a big favorite. Boise 8. It's down to 5.5. We're just talking about Central Florida. 56.5 I got. It's 53. So they move. I go a little bit on them, lighter than usual. Oh, my God. Here we go. Mr. Yankee. Yanks win a couple games, and the guy who said Tampa Bay is going to win the East is back on the Yanks. Dan says Cincy covering against Nebraska. I kind of like the over. I think they could score a little bit. Dan. All right, we got a parlay coming in. I can tell you what this guy's parlay is going to be tomorrow. Let's see. It'll involve Missouri on the money line. They're only in 36.5. So it'll be Missouri money line. Duke's laying 34. That'll be a money line play there. Somebody else is a monster fave. Who else? Delaware 29, Duke 34. There you go. 3-team money line parlay. Stanford quarterback is getting replaced. Yeah, he was terrible. Kind of like the UNLV over against Sam Houston tomorrow. Or, well, depending on where you are in the world, if it's Thursday, then it's tomorrow. King D's in house. West Virginia money line from Dan. Who's West Virginia got? You put this out. I don't have the entire schedule memorized, so I got to kind of flip through to try to find this stuff. I don't even see him here in week 1. Who are you playing? Am I missing West Virginia and Indiana you mentioned before as well? I don't know. I'll find it, I guess. Yeah. Well, that's how. Listen, I love Mr. Numbers, Dan. He comes in, he comments on all my shows, watches after the fact, leaves little comments as the show progresses. But he's a guy who likes to buy 10, 15 points in parlays. You know, he's buying 17 points. He's taking huge faves. So I'm just trying to figure out what the hugest faves where he's going to go money line. So Missouri's 36, Duke's 34, and Delaware's 29. That'll be his 3-team money line parlay lock. And then he'll make fun of me. He'll be like, no pro had this game. It won't even be through. Did he say a 3-team parlay? Because usually he's good for like an 8-teamer of huge money lines. I mean, come on, I'm going to roll my eyes at that. Whether it's Mr. Numbers or anybody, you're gonna take 8 teams that are 25 or more point favorites. All right, have fun with that. I'm not giving you any credit for that stuff, Dan. It's fun. Yeah, I mean, come on, it's fun. You could have fun, Mr. Numbers. You have fun. I'm trying to win. You could have fun. You got a job. This is my job. Wyoming -7 has dropped. Yeah, it was 9.5 to the Open King days. It's still coming down. But is it about at that point? Is people like the big points? It's like South Florida. You get 8. I'll take them at home. Heat, humidity, Boise out of the mountains. I get it. You want to take Akron, Wyoming coming from wherever the heck Wyoming's flying in from. Long flight. Let's take a home dog. But now you're talking 3, 4, 5-point line moves. I could see taking a fave. And then again, a spot like that, maybe someone comes in and drops a little chunk on Akron at the 9, and the book's overreacted because like, oh, look at this. This guy, respected guy, came in and put a bet down, a limit bet, and now he's going to come back and just pummel Wyoming at 5.5 and win. Penn State game under 47-0. Who are they playing, Penn State? I don't get involved in these kind of matchups. Again, I don't even know where they are on the board. Who they? I mean, where is Penn State? You can't. I don't have every game memorized of who people playing. Nevada, 43 points total, 56.5. Penn State better win and win these games convincingly. You're thought to be a title contender, right, Dan? A team that hasn't beat Michigan, Ohio State, Oregon, any good team. Any peer team, they get beat. And yet they're a heavy fave or a top team, however you want to word it, to win the Natty. You better shut out a team that you're a 44-point favorite over. Because what are you scoring 70? Scoring 70 to cover this? Giovanni's in the house. I missed your parlay. I didn't see it. You just said, who's ready for your parlay? And you didn't post anything. Well, I bet the end of the third quarter, PSU will dial it way back after it's up. I agree with that. What do you got to prove? And who they had the next week? Who are they playing in week 2? Do I think Ohio goes under their win total this year? The Ohio Bobcats. What was their win total? I don't know if I have. Do I have an Ohio? I have a Bowling Green under for the MAC. What else do I have laying around here? Hold on. What else? I have so many papers. These are see, this is garbage. So I don't know why I'm saving this one here. This was from when I was out in Vegas. I don't have this. Don't need that one. Do not need that. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my goodness, I gotta dig through all these. See, I have all my win totals from the different casinos: Circa, South Point, Westgate. We got them all in here. Look at this. Week 1, we got NFLs. We got NFL stuff in here. Where's my Mac attack stuff here? Where's the Mac? NFL. See, I got my NFL Week 1 lines, NFL Week 2 lines, projected strength of schedules, scheduling spots. Where are we going to the Mac? For some Ohio. Who liked Old Dominion? I was told to take an Old Dominion over, so perhaps that's a good one. I got nothing on these guys. Just my Bowling Green. It's at 5 now. Yeah, the Wyoming line. Yes, it is. Picks in now. Yes, you can put the picks in. So I'm thinking unless somebody knows something about Akron. Yeah, but at 9, sure. Sure, take the 9. 5, you want 5? It seems like it's a spot where someone grabbed them, said, you know what, watch this. And it's early. Week 1. Volatile. You put a bet in, they move it, and that's in at 5, and you could get down on it. Like, will I be shocked if this moves to 7.5? I'm not. It won't shock me one bit. Won't shock me in the least. Speaking, you know what I got to do? I actually got to do I got to do a short. Maybe I'll do my little Sean Shorty tomorrow morning for a football game. I got to bring back the shorties. Little Sean Shorty action. Shout out to the chat drunk Colorado 3-1 cashes against my guy Hunter Brown. Good stuff. Yeah, they did win. Colorado. The entire crew here besides Sean's a warrior. Yeah, what do we do here? Yes, team. Miami money line here. Hurricanes. We talking Hurricanes here, Dan? For Sunday night? I'm a Kane guy. You know, I used to have the big Kane banner hanging on the door. I got rid of it because I can't with Cristobal. I think Notre Dame gets them. Cristobal, I'm going to coach. I'm going to coach from the booth. E-line plus 34. Where the hell is Elon? Versus Duke? Knock yourself out. I have nothing. Yeah, subs only. I mean, everybody in here is usually a sub anyway. Yeah. If I go sub only, at least it gets like people to tune into the channel and to comment, especially if you want to get in a contest. I'm going to put them in the, here's the contest, Giovanni. So if you're watching on YouTube and you're not a subscriber, you subscribe to the channel. Here are the games. Side a total. Pick one from every game. A side or a total in each game. And we're rolling out a Lindell white signed jersey. I got to pull it out of the closet. I got to find it. Under the Duke also. Everybody saying hello to Mr. Numbers. All right. Ohio State bad spot. Travel. Iowa Rivalry game next. This one, yes. I like this thing. I can 100% agree on this spot here. Where is this game? What time is this? Where is this at on the board here? Are they playing this week? Iowa State, where are they? Not Thursday. Who are they playing? Oh, there's Old Dominion. I found the Old Dominion game. Plus 24 versus Indiana. Again, Iowa State. Oh, yeah, that's why I'm doing this late. I can't even find these games. How long it took me to find Old Dominion? T sizzles around, you know that. Contest games, there they are again. I posted them up there. I should put them in the chat. I apologize for that. Let me I'll put them in the chat as well here, G. I'm sorry, I popped off and I went to the comments. So they are in the chat. They're in the chat. One of them else is going to come back. Gio says, thank you. You're welcome. McLean's better than Skeens. We're talking Mets talk here. He's a Met fan now. Buckeyes win total under Ohio State. Buffalo, Minnesota under 45. I could do the under 45 there, yes. I agree. Only shot Earl said ECU team can win straight up. No shot they win. I think North Carolina State beats them by 20. Action Jackson in the house. And again, here we go. I gotta find it. So 2 touchdowns. It's just a terrible spot. I mean, you're flying back. What's that? A 14-hour flight. You're off a big win and a rivalry game on deck. Why wouldn't we take the points here? Why wouldn't we? I like it. 100% agree. 3 times you post your parlay. It's not in here. Your parlay is not in the chat. Does anybody see Mr. Numbers parlay? Let's see. Now I'm going to go to the YouTube channel to see if it's in the chat because I don't see it in the. It's not in here. Not in here one bit. New attitude. Sub mode. You're not posting it. I don't know what it is. It is not showing up in here. It is not in the chat. Not in the chat anywhere. It's not on YouTube or nothing. So I think you're lying. Have we put out a dog for Moneyline Week 1? For what do you mean? Do I have any dogs for college football? I think there'll be enough. I do have. I thought I had a dog. I mean, I have all my papers here, so I don't have my sheet in front of me. I bet a lot of games. I forget who I have. I'm sure I have a dog somewhere. NFL, I got a bunch of dogs. Do I have dogs? Yes. I got what do I got? I actually only had just 2 dogs. 2 dogs, some totals. We're not. You are just not posting anything. You're lying. Yeah, no parlay. Not showing for team one either. No one. You think you're putting it in, but you're not. You're not doing anything. It was probably minus 8,000. YouTube was like, nope, yeah, 8,000. That was. I'll try again. I'll try nothing. Here we go. There's nothing. You are not posting anything. See, here's the thing. What are you trying to do? Are you like copying and pasting something? Why? It's not that hard to just type in a team name. It says, post it again, Mr. Nick's Yanks. I'm sure it's 4 minus 800. Yeah, well, you missed that. I said that it was going to be all the 30-point favorites. Mr. Whiskers with the heart. Mr. Whiskers, talk to your cousin, Mr. Numbers. All double-digit Cosmo 9 faces for Saturday. Stop me at 20 picks. Here we go, of course. So this is the crap I'm talking about, Mr. Numbers, folks, here. All the double-digit Cosmo 9 favorites through Saturday. Stop me at 20 picks. 100 to win 1,200. Lock. Yeah. And where did Dan's rants leave? Because this Dan, that's exactly what I told you he would do. I can't wait. Who's losing? Which one of these is costing you? This is how we end the show here, folks. There's only like 10 people watch on YouTube, and Twitter's got 100-some views. This is the guy I got to deal with. And he's the nicest guy. Comes to all my shows after the fact. He'll watch my show after the fact, Midday Money. And it's listen, I guess it's good until the final free pick goes away. But he says crazy things like this, and I just lose my mind. I got to put him on a timeout. I got to unfollow him for a month or two. He tells me Ben Rice is better than Don Mattingly. Well, how am I supposed to go on like this? Yeah, here we go. It's unbelievable. No way you could lose. Ole Miss going down Georgia State. I mean, no one's loving Ole Miss. Or is it Mississippi State rather? Not a lot of Mississippi State love. I mean, Georgia. You're taking Georgia State in 35. You think they beat Ole Miss? Oh, then it'll be right. Yes. If he loses, again, all double-digit favorites, right? So Rutgers, boy, how about, at this point, if ECU pulls it off, if ECU is the upset special, it knocks off his double-digit money line fave. Oh, the Earls will never let him live it down. Worried about Virginia. Here we go. I can't stop. Virginia yesterday, Mr. Numbers, football team submitted. They're talking about basketball already. I'm not, but a gun to head pick somebody on me. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to go crazy, see, I would do something like a Miami, Ohio over Wisconsin or Buffalo. Like, I could see one of these middle tier Big Ten teams, Rutgers. I could see that being like a loss. Oh, you know what? How about this one? How about Tarleton over Army? Gio's in the pool. Not many people in the pool. There's only 6. You are number 6. All right, Gio. We got Cincy plus 6.5. Ohio State minus the 1.5. Baylor plus 2.5. Notre Dame and North Carolina plus 3.5. You're in. They're so fun. Yeah, you have fun. Right? Buffalo or Minnesota? Again, I could see Rutgers or Buffalo or Wisconsin all losing. Or not all losing, but one of them to lose. I would not be shocked. Would not shock me. Agreed. Miami, Ohio. Again, yeah. And any one of those cats, I think. You never know. I think Army rolls them, but I'm not touching it. I don't know. I hear there's a lot of Tarleton love. Chad loves my parlay. Gets them talking. Gets them banging their head against the wall. Wisconsin last year with that schedule, they had to take care of business. Yes, they got a really tough schedule. And even with a tough schedule, they might. I mean, if you win your first couple games versus the Cupcakes, doesn't mean you're going to go bowling. They can lose every Big Ten game. Do we have tomorrow for the pool to join? I get back midday so I can see what to pick. Yes, you got till tomorrow. You got till tomorrow, and even if you don't do it tomorrow, that means you just lose the Cincinnati Nebraska game. Maybe go 4-0. Maybe that's good enough. And there's only 6 people in it, so not a lot of people. St. Francis be over Louisiana Monroe. Definitely take it 24. King D, you jump into the small schools. You cap those things. My guy Wine Time's in the house. Good to see Wine Time. Big card for this week and next week. Yeah, I'm already done with this week. NFL's already done for next week. I'm moving on to week 2 of college footies, looking for stuff. Time to look at that lineup. Get ready for next week. The late show gets the views here, man. The Twitters, man, people are up scrolling at night. Cincy +7 is one of my 2 unit plays this week. I could see them hanging to. I like the over. I'm a little annoyed the over came down from 53 to 51.5 though. But I think you're alive there. I think they got their quarterback back. They got some skill guys back. Neutral field, which probably helps a little bit. You're playing. Oh, the Chiefs play here. They'll be maybe extra pumped up. And what's his name? Satterfield, whatever his name is. He's on the hot seat. That guy. He needs a good game. I mean, really, Nebraska. What would Nebraska be at home? They're 7-1. Would it be 10-point favorite at home? Get on Kansas against Mizzou. For what? This week, Kansas, Mizzou? I don't even know. That's going to be next week. That can't be this week game. Money's in the small schools. I guess so. I just don't. I wouldn't even know where to start jumping into the little guys. Especially, it would totally play with my mind and screw me up when they come and play the big boys. Because I'm used to, again, if it was a top 3 team, top 5 team in the subdivision, I'd look for them here as a dog. But head-to-head kind of stuff, who knows? I mean, I've talked to people who say it's easier to do because the good teams just beat up and roll bad teams like 50-10 every week. I don't know. I'd probably have to do a little work to get into it. Week 2, Kansas, Mizzou. Why? What brings that out to you? Why? Kansas got it done last week? Mr. Number says, so Hyman and Ross say parlays are no. Don't do them. Give me a break. Football is all about parlays for the casual bettors. 25 for 500, 100 for 1K. Love them. Well, but that's what you are. You're a casual bettor, and you bet for fun. There's people who bet for fun. Here are the games too, by the way. For the pool, if you're watching, if you want to get in the Lindell white jersey, I got $1,000 worth of jerseys I got to give away this year. Again, if people can do parlays for fun, you should be betting. Entertainment. You want to entertain, that's fine. You got a job, and you could have fun. This is my job. I'm not looking to have fun. I'm looking to make money. You don't go to your job and goof off, right? No, because it's your job. So me putting 20 leg parlay on money line favorites. Yeah, that's no thank you. Kindy says, I do better with college hoops in a small school, but I find myself doing more into FCS. I love the small schools in basketball, mid-majors. Well, I mean, you guys see my college basketball runs we have here. They're pretty good. Football's a little different. I don't get into them. Plus 6.5. I'll take it as soon as I get it. JD's an offense with Coach Z, who was a quarterback coach for the last 4 years, running the same offense that Kolnak ran. That's how he ran it at Penn State. Flourished 2 years ago in the same kind of offense. All right, plus 6.5. The pen is out. Wine time for Kansas, Mizzou, plus 6.5. Yeah, not fun. I mean, this guy's he could have fun because he gets up, he gets a paycheck from doing work. He said no parlays, but only you think 20 leg parlays make sense. People like Sean don't think losing our backside is fun. Exactly. I'm a 20 leg parlay. Week 2, Georgia Tech plus 230 versus Clemson. See, I'd wait on this one to see how this goes here. I don't even say wait. If you like Georgia Tech, you obviously think they're going to win this week in Colorado. And you're down on Clemson, so you think Clemson doesn't win or it's a dogfight with LSU, and you come in here, it's a flat spot. You got a line on this? You misspoke. Mr. Neville goes to Wendy's and goofs off. Probably sneezes in the fryer and doesn't wash his hands. That's it. He's the fry guy at Wendy's. Not even the chili guy. He's the fry guy. He's pumped up because the Yanks just won a couple games. They're back now. Eddie George is making his debut for Bowling Green. I'm watching this game. He's the coach for Bowling Green, Eddie George. And the Bee Gees. I got an under for them this year. Sorry. All right. An hour. An hour for we got eight regular football games today. Yeah, I like the under for Bowling Green. Clemson -8. Who is this? That's the line against Georgia Tech? I'll take Georgia Tech +8 because I think they're going to win this week, and I like LSU. So if LSU pulls an upset and Georgia Tech wins, that 8's going to be 6.5. Mr. Number brings the chat. Yeah. To the edge of destruction. All right, those are the picks for the contest. Morningwood from Allie again. I don't think she's doing Morningwood. I think I know Total Chaos will be back. Maybe there's a morning show with Joe Madden. Who knows? I do not know. I do not know what's going to be on the Picks and Parlays channel. Or it might be on another channel. I have no idea what the plan is. I know Total Chaos is coming back to Picks and Parlays. So I'll definitely be on that show. But I think Midday Money is strictly going to be here. That's why I gotta come to the channel here, YouTubers or Twitterers. I did a show on Wager Talk, and I gave out a winner. One show, one win. Perfect. King D, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Who did I talk to? I think I talked to Andrew Lang was who I was with, or Adam Trigger. I forgot what guy was hosting that day. And Teddy Covers was on after me. And Teddy, and I had dinner with Teddy at Tony Roma's with Tony K and Jorge Gonzalez, another guy who's been around for a while in the business. I know. I guess Teddy meets a lot of people. He's, who am I to him? Nobody. That was like in 2010 or something. Anyway, I'm out of here. There you go. We'll be back tomorrow, midday money, usual time slot, and then we'll come back again tomorrow night with some Friday college football. Enjoy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.